Hi, my name is Brooke Jacobson. I'm a junior at UMKC, and my major is chemistry pre-pharmacy, and that's just a little bit about me. I'll just get started. There's two ways that you can use community service. You can either use it as a resume builder or a personal growing tool. I started doing community service as a resume builder, but I quickly was put into place once I started volunteering. Community service is the simplest way to give back, and it's so incredibly rewarding. Whether it's serving meals at a homeless shelter, going on trips to a third world country, or just volunteering at Ronald McDonald House, volunteering um, helps to influence the lives of others and makes you feel as if you're really making a difference in society. The volunteer work I've done has truly influenced my life and made me into a more compassionate person. It makes you appreciate what you have and opens your eyes to the problems of the world. Last summer, I began volunteering at Children's Mercy. I actually had a lot to do to be able to volunteer there. I had to give them my shot record, I had to get a TB test, and I had to get a background check and a couple other things. So it was pretty hard to get into, but it was definitely worth it. I started it to put something on my resume for when I applied to pharmacy school, and honestly, it turned into much more than that. So I regret ever thinking that. I think that's terrible. Um, so by the second week, I'd already fallen in love with the kids that I worked with, and also the people that I worked with too. They were just so awesome. But basically, every week we would go up to the different floors and get the kids that could come down because some couldn't. And it was just so awesome to see how happy they were to leave their rooms. Like, it was crazy. It was mind blowing, honestly. And so we would get them and we would bring them down to the community room and play bingo. And there were different prizes, and there were good prizes too. And the kids just loved they loved the prizes. They loved leaving their room, and it was just so awesome to see. My initial plan was to do it for a year, but I am continuing volunteering because I just absolutely loved it so much. So I'm going to continue to do that for as long as I possibly can. Another volunteer experience I had was 2 summers ago when I went to Haiti. It was 6 days, but it was just like the best 6 days I've ever had. We went to different orphanages and we helped, or we just like played with the kids. And again, it was so awesome to see like how happy they were just to have someone to play with them. Um, I wanted to take so many of them home with me, and it was just crazy how the language barrier was not a problem. I mean, they spoke Creole and we spoke English, but they braided our hair and we played soccer and we danced and we sang, and it just did not matter. It was just really humbling to see how happy they were with so little. Um, and they didn't care that their shoes didn't fit or that their roads were just dirt, and they were just happy to be living, and they were just so happy that someone was there to play soccer or basketball with them, and they just loved every second of it. Volunteering your time is just such a small commitment, and it's just I'm just a big advocate for volunteering, and I think that whatever you do, big or small, can make the world of difference in someone's life. It's an amazing thing, and it has definitely changed my life for the